Between the pages of the early history of the United States, the image of the cowboy appears as an immortal symbol of freedom, wilderness, and the desire to conquer new lands. Texas, Wyoming, Montana, Colorado, and Arizona are not only names on the map, but also regions where grasslands stretch to the horizon. Deserts burn under the golden sun, and strong mountains stand tall in the history of the Wild West. In these places, the sound of horse hooves mixes with the wind, and wide hats, dusty boots, and a life connected to cattle create a true cowboy way of life. This lifestyle is strong, open, and never gives up. To enter the world of these 5 cowboy states is to enter a land of legend. Here, the spirit of the Wild West is still alive in every road, every town, and in the natural rhythm of the land and sky of America. Texas. The name makes people think about cowboys riding horses on wide grasslands, tall oil rigs in the desert, big pickup trucks, and country music in wooden bars. But Texas is not only a big land with those famous symbols. It is a state with a proud history, a rich culture, strong people, and deep pride. With an area of more than 695,000 square kilometers, Texas is the second largest state in the United States, only after Alaska, and it is also the second most populated state with almost 30 million people. The mix of the huge size, the beautiful nature, and the long history makes Texas strong and special, becoming the burning heart of America. Located in the south of the United States, Texas borders many other states like Louisiana, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and New Mexico, and it also has a long border with Mexico and a long coast on the Gulf of Mexico. This geography gives Texas very different natural features, from thick forests in the east, grasslands and plateaus in the center, to dry semi-deserts in the west, and long, beautiful beaches in the south. The climate also changes clearly in each area. The east is wet with a lot of rain, the west is dry, the north has colder winters, and the south is hot and warm all year. This difference in geography and climate helps Texas not only grow strong in farming, but also become an attractive place for tourism, where every land has its own color. The history of Texas is a long and eventful journey. Before Europeans came, this land was home to many native tribes, like the Caddo, Apache, and Comanche. They lived by hunting, gathering, farming, and they built a rich local culture. In the early 16th century, the Spanish started to come, built forts and churches, and made Texas a colony for many centuries. In 1821, when Mexico became independent from Spain, Texas became part of Mexico. But because many Americans moved to Texas, and there were conflicts about politics, religion, and culture, the tension grew stronger. In 1836, after hard battles, especially the Battle of the Alamo, Texas declared independence and became the Republic of Texas, a separate country for 9 years. This time gave the people a deep pride, because they once lived as a free nation, with the Lone Star flag flying high. In 1845, Texas joined the United States as the 28th state, which led to the war between the United States and Mexico and opened a new chapter. In the 20th century, Texas became a center of oil, energy, military, and education, making a big contribution to the growth of the whole United States. Houston is the biggest city in Texas and the fourth largest city in the United States, where modern spirit, strong economic growth, and special multicultural life come together. The first thing people talk about in Houston is the Johnson Space Center of NASA, the place that manages and controls human space flights. Here, visitors can see models of the space shuttle, astronaut suits, and even the mission control room, where NASA engineers worked for many decades. Besides space, Houston is also the biggest energy center in the United States, especially in oil and gas, with many tall skyscrapers and modern business areas. In culture, Houston is famous for the Museum of Fine Arts, the Museum of Natural Science, the Houston Grand Opera, and the lively Chinatown, where you can enjoy rich Asian food. This city also has a very diverse community, with more than 145 languages spoken, making Houston one of the most multicultural cities in the United States. Dallas has long been a big center of business and finance in Texas, famous for its skyline full of lights and special buildings like Reunion Tower. One of the most visited places is the 6th floor museum at Dealey Plaza, which tells the story of the assassination of President John F. Kennedy in 1963, a history event that shocked the world. Not only famous for history, Dallas is also a center of art with the Dallas Arts District, the largest urban art area in the United States, where theaters, galleries, and museums of modern and classical art are located. Dallas also has the legendary football team Dallas Cowboys, called America's Team, with the AT&T Stadium, one of the most impressive stadiums in the world. This is a city where modern life, energy, and sports spirit come together, leaving an unforgettable memory in visitors' hearts. Austin, the capital of Texas, is called the live music capital of the world. Here, visitors can easily see live music shows on the streets, in bars, or in public squares. Austin is also the place of two world-famous music and art festivals, South by Southwest, SXSW, an event that mixes music, film, and technology, and Austin City Limits, a festival with hundreds of artists. Not only strong in music, Austin is also a technology center with the name Silicon Hills, where many big tech companies and startups have their offices. The city brings a young, creative, and lively atmosphere, making it a favorite place for young people, artists, and business founders. At the same time, Austin still keeps its natural charm with Lady Bird Lake, the Colorado River, and many green parks. San Antonio is the place connected with one of the proudest stories of Texas, the Alamo. This is the fort where a hard battle happened in 1836, when a small group of brave Texas soldiers fought against a much larger Mexican army. Even though they lost, the spirit of Remember the Alamo became a symbol of courage and the wish for independence of Texas. Today, San Antonio still keeps a beauty that mixes modern and traditional life. Riverwalk, a walking path along the river longer than 20 kilometers, is a romantic and lively place with many restaurants, cafes, shops, and entertainment spots. The city also has many special cultural events, like Fiesta San Antonio, a colorful street festival that attracts millions of visitors every year. San Antonio is truly a place where you can feel the history spirit together with the modern, lively life. Big Bend is one of the largest and most beautiful national parks in the United States. Located in southwest Texas, next to the border with Mexico. With an area of more than 3,200 square kilometers, the park includes the Chihuahuan Desert, the Chisos Mountains, and the Rio Grande River that makes deep canyons. Visitors can do many activities like hiking, camping, kayaking on the river, or watching the stars at night. Because Big Bend is one of the places with the clearest and most beautiful night skies in the United States. Padre Island, the longest barrier island in the world, goes more than 180 kilometers along the coast of Texas. This is a sea paradise with soft white sand, clear blue water, and romantic sunsets. Especially, Padre Island is the home and nesting place of the Kemp's Ridley sea turtle, one of the rarest and most precious turtles in the world. Visitors can join eco-tours, camp by the beach, go fishing, or simply relax in the calm sea waves. If Dallas shows a modern and business style, Fort Worth, right next to Dallas, keeps the traditional cowboy spirit. This place is called Cowtown because it was once the biggest cattle market in the southwest of the United States. Today, the Fort Worth Stockyards is a famous tourist spot where visitors can see cattle parades, rodeo shows, or visit bars and shops in Wild West style. Fort Worth also has many famous Western art museums, taking visitors back to the glorious cowboy times. Not only with landscapes and cities, Texas is also interesting with its special things. It was once an independent country, has its own electric grid, is the birthplace of rodeo, and is the leader of wind energy in the United States. People in Texas are also proud of the famous saying, "Everything is bigger in Texas." Everything in Texas is bigger, from the wide highways, the huge stadiums, to the big food portions in restaurants. The culture of Texas is a mix of Spanish, Mexican, Native American, and European influences. This is the place where country music plays loudly, where rodeo festivals are exciting, and where the Texas State Fair and Fiesta San Antonio attract millions of visitors every year. In Texas, the cowboy spirit, national pride, and the wish for freedom appear in everyday life. The people of Texas are famous for being friendly, strong, and brave. They may look free and sometimes direct, but they are warm and value friendship. For them, Texas is not only a place, it is identity, belief, and pride passed from one generation to another. Texas food is also an important part of its identity. The mix of American and Mexican food creates the special Tex-Mex style. Famous dishes like Texas barbecue with soft smoked brisket, spicy chili con carne, tacos, enchiladas, nachos full of Mexican taste, or crispy chicken fried steak with cream sauce all make people love them. Texas also has kolache pastries from the Czech community and many other tasty street foods. Eating in Texas is not only about food, but also a cultural experience, where outdoor barbecue parties become times for family and friends to be together. All these things, from great nature, proud history, lively cities, rich culture, friendly people, to tasty food, come together to make a Texas that is one of a kind. This is not only a state, but also a symbol of the United States, a place of freedom, pride, and the wish to rise. When you come to Texas, you will understand that this is not only a travel destination, but also a life experience. Texas is not only big in land, but also big in spirit, and big in the way people love their home. And with all that it has, now and in the future, Texas will always be a burning song of pride in the heart of America. Wyoming is a land of the big sky, of the wide grasslands, and of the tall and majestic mountains. It is one of the states that has a very wild and free spirit in the United States. This place is not loud and not busy, but slow, quiet, and full of natural life. Every morning in Wyoming starts with the sound of the wind through the grass, the sunlight shining through the gray stone mountains, and the smell of dry grass, melting snow, and earth in the air. It is a land where, when you come, you can feel freedom in every breath. Nature here is still strong and beautiful, like hundreds of years ago. And people live slowly and in harmony with the land and sky. Located in the heart of the American West, Wyoming is like a raw gem among the majestic Rocky Mountains. With a very large area, but the smallest population in the United States, this place gives a feeling of space, freedom, and almost no limits. Wyoming borders Montana in the north, South Dakota and Nebraska in the east, Colorado in the south, and Idaho and Utah in the west, a central location near many of the greatest natural wonders in the United States. The land of Wyoming is diverse, from dry plains and wide plateaus to mountain ranges covered with snow all year. Most of the state is higher than 2,000 meters, so the air here is fresh and cool all year. Summer is short, but full of life, and winter is long and harsh, bringing beautiful white snow scenes. When people talk about Wyoming, they cannot forget Yellowstone, the precious gem of the United States and the first national park in the world. Founded in 1872, Yellowstone is a global symbol of nature protection. Covering more than 9,000 square kilometers, mostly in Wyoming, Yellowstone is a paradise of amazing geological wonders, wide valleys, and rich plants and animals. Here, visitors can see the Old Faithful geyser erupt on time like a natural clock, colorful hot springs like a rainbow at Grand Prismatic Spring, or herds of bison walking across the grassland at sunrise. Hayden Valley and Lamar Valley are the places with the most wild animals, from grizzly bears, wolves, and moose to bald eagles, the national symbol of the United States. Yellowstone is not only a tourist destination, but also a symbol of wild beauty, where people can see how small they are in front of the great nature. South of Yellowstone is Grand Teton National Park, one of the most beautiful and powerful scenes in the American West. The Teton mountain range has peaks higher than 4,000 meters that stand tall under the blue sky and reflect on the calm surface of Jackson Lake like a mirror. Each season, Grand Teton has a different beauty. Spring has wildflowers, summer has strong sunshine, fall has bright yellow leaves, and winter is covered with white snow. This is the perfect place to hike, kayak, ride a mountain bike, or simply sit by the lake and watch the sunset turn the faraway mountaintops golden. Leaving the Western Mountains, the journey brings us to another special symbol of Wyoming, Devil's Tower, a huge rock tower rising in the Northeast Plains. With a height of almost 400 meters, Devil's Tower looks like a natural pillar standing alone between the sky and the land. For a long time, this place has been holy for Native people, where they held ceremonies to pray for good weather and good life. When the first European explorer saw it, he was surprised and called it the Tower of the Devil. But for the Native people, it is a gift from the spirits. In 1906, President Theodore Roosevelt made Devil's Tower the first national monument of the United States, an important moment in the history of nature protection in America. Today, Devil's Tower is still a popular place for climbers and photographers, especially in the evening when the moonlight shines on the tall rock walls and creates a scene that is both magical and holy. Another place that shows the wild western spirit is Jackson Hole Valley, located between the Teton Mountains and the Gros Ventre Range. The town of Jackson, the center of the valley, is where nature and cowboy culture meet. Along the main street, wooden bars, leather shops, art galleries, and BBQ restaurants in Western style still keep their classic feeling. In winter, Jackson Hole becomes one of the most famous ski areas in the United States, attracting visitors from everywhere to enjoy the white slopes. In summer, this place becomes a paradise for outdoor activities, from hiking, fishing, and camping, to riding a hot air balloon to see the whole Grand Teton from above. Wyoming also has many other wild natural areas, including Bighorn National Forest, a large national forest with clear lakes, waterfalls hidden in the trees, and trails that go through the Bighorn Mountains. This is a perfect place for people who want to escape city life and feel close to nature again. Not far away is Hot Springs State Park in the town of Thermopolis, home to the largest natural hot spring in North America. Warm mineral water comes from the earth, bringing healthy minerals and making a wonderful, relaxing place in nature. What makes Wyoming special is not only its great landscapes, but also the feeling of endless freedom that this place gives. When you drive on the roads across the plains, you may not see any people for many kilometers, only the blue sky, the wind, and herds of bison eating grass slowly. This empty space makes people feel closer to nature than ever before. Wyoming is a place where you can sit alone on a hillside, watch the sunset, and feel complete silence, something very rare in the modern world. People in Wyoming have a strong, free, and honest spirit of the American West. They love nature, live close to the land and sky, value hard work, and keep the cowboy tradition, a symbol of strength and simple life. In daily life, cowboy hats, leather boots, and friendly smiles appear in small towns from Sheridan to Cody and Laramie. Wyoming culture is a mix of native heritage and the pioneer spirit, shown in exciting rodeo festivals, simple country music, and campfire gatherings in nature. Here, people greet each other with honesty, support their community, and feel proud of a free land where human values live together with wild, natural beauty. Wyoming food shows the same spirit: simple, rich in flavor, and close to nature. Beef, lamb, elk, and salmon are common ingredients on the table. Dishes like buffalo steak, tasty grilled bison meat, elk burger, a burger made from elk meat, or butter-grilled river salmon all carry the flavor of the mountains. And for people who like new experiences, Rocky Mountain oysters, a food that can challenge your taste, is seen as a symbol of cowboy cooking. In small towns, you can easily find family restaurants where cooks grill meat on hot coals, add light spicy BBQ sauce, and serve it with local craft beer. Eating in Wyoming is not only about food, but also about connecting with others, sharing happiness, and keeping traditions. Wyoming is a special land where nature, history, and people come together to create a perfect picture of freedom and peace. Among the high mountains, endless grasslands, and wide sky, visitors not only see amazing beauty, but also feel the spirit of the Wild West that is still alive in every breath. Wyoming is not noisy or showy, but it attracts people with quiet, honesty, and natural beauty. This is a place to find a slow life again, to listen to the wind, the stream, and your own heart in the great nature. Even if you come only one time, Wyoming will stay in your memory, not only because of the beautiful views, but also because of the pure feeling of freedom that very few places in the world can give. In the middle of the western part of the United States, Colorado appears like a living picture, where great nature, rich history, diverse culture, and friendly people come together to make an unforgettable symphony. With an area of more than 269,000 square kilometers and the highest average height in all the states of the United States, Colorado becomes a special place that attracts millions of visitors every year. There is no sea coast, but this state has the highest mountains of the Rocky Mountains, great national parks, red stone plateaus that remind of thousands of years of Native American history, and lively, active, and creative cities. Colorado is not only a place to visit, but also a land to experience, to live, to understand, and to love. About its geography, Colorado is in the western part of the United States, with Wyoming and Nebraska in the north, Kansas in the east, New Mexico and Oklahoma in the south, and Utah in the west. Four states, Colorado, Utah, Arizona, and New Mexico, meet at one point called Four Corners, where visitors can put their four limbs in four states at the same time. A one-of-a-kind experience. The land of Colorado is very different, with most of the area in the high Rocky Mountains next to the wide Great Plains in the east, the dry but beautiful Colorado Plateau in the southwest, and the river valleys and amazing canyons in the northwest. This variety makes a rich climate, and views that change so much that you can feel 4 seasons in only one day. When we talk about Colorado, we cannot forget Rocky Mountain National Park, the national park called the Heart of the Rockies. Covering more than 1,000 square kilometers, it has more than 480 kilometers of trails, hundreds of blue glacier lakes, endless pine forests, and many mountain peaks higher than 4,000 meters. One of the most special experiences is driving on Trail Ridge Road, the highest road in North America, where even in summer the snow is still white. Here, you can go trekking, camping, watch moose, black bears, eagles, or simply breathe the fresh air of the great mountains and forests. Located in Colorado Springs, Garden of the Gods is one of the most amazing natural symbols of the state. The red sandstone rocks, almost 100 meters tall, rise straight into the deep blue sky, making a unique natural sculpture park. Visitors can walk on the trails, ride bicycles, climb rocks, or simply watch the sunset when the sunlight turns everything red. This great rock garden is not only a perfect place for photos, but also a place to feel the wonderful creativity of nature. Different from the pure natural beauty, Mesa Verde National Park gives a journey back in history. Recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site, this park keeps hundreds of stone houses built by the ancient Pueblo people in the cliffs more than 700 years ago. The most special is Cliff Palace, the largest cliff village in North America, with more than 150 rooms and 23 ceremony rooms. When you walk into Mesa Verde, you feel like you touch the heritage of a bright native civilization, both wild and mysterious. At the foot of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, Great Sand Dunes National Park shows a rare opposite view. Huge sand dunes up to 230 meters high, right next to snowy mountains. This is the place where you can climb to the top of a dune, try sandboarding, walk in the small desert, or camp to watch the bright stars in the night sky. In summer, the Medano Creek flowing around the dunes makes a natural, cool playground, making the experience even more special. If the Grand Canyon is famous for its size, the Black Canyon of the Gunnison is special for its deep and quiet beauty. The steep, dark gray cliffs, more than 800 meters high, make a great canyon where the sunlight cannot easily reach the bottom. Visitors can stand at the viewpoints to admire, or take more adventure by climbing or boating through the Gunnison River, one of the strongest rivers in the United States. This is a perfect place for people who want to challenge themselves and feel the greatness of nature. The capital, Denver, is called the Mile High City because it is at the height of exactly 1,609 meters above sea level. This city is young and modern, and also a lively center of culture and art. Here, you can visit the Denver Art Museum, enjoy music at the theater, explore the Rhino Art District full of graffiti colors, or stop at the famous craft beer pubs. Denver is also the perfect starting point for a journey to explore all of Colorado. When we talk about Colorado, we also talk about world-class ski resorts, and Aspen and Vail are the most famous. Aspen is the favorite place of rich people and celebrities, not only because of the great ski slopes, but also because of the lively music and art festivals. Vail gives the feeling of an old European village in the middle of American mountains. In winter, both towns are full of white snow, turning Colorado into a paradise for people who love winter sports. Not only nature views, Colorado also has many interesting things. This state has the highest average height in the United States, with more than 50 mountain peaks higher than 4,200 meters called 14ers. The weather here changes so fast that people joke you can feel 4 seasons in one day. Colorado is also the home of the famous Coors beer brand and is called the craft beer capital of America, with hundreds of breweries. It is also one of the first states to make marijuana legal, making it a part of modern life. And more than that, the cowboy spirit of the West, the spirit of freedom and discovery, is still strong in the life and character of the people here. The culture of Colorado is a special mix. The influence of native people is shown in festivals, art, and old places. The influence of Mexico and Spain is seen in food, buildings, and language. The cowboy spirit of the West is alive in rodeo festivals, cattle ranches, and horse riding traditions. In cities like Denver or Boulder, modern culture grows with music, street art, film festivals, and food festivals. Big events like the Denver Film Festival, Telluride Bluegrass Festival, National Western Stock Show, or even Frozen Dead Guy Days in Netherlands all show the creativity and cultural diversity of Colorado. The food of Colorado is also a journey to discover. The most curious dish is Rocky Mountain oysters, which are actually bull testicles fried crispy, a brave challenge for visitors. The dish green chile, a Mexican-style green chili stew, is popular in daily meals, especially in the cold winter. Colorado lamb is said to be the best in the United States, together with grilled bison that is tasty and full of nutrition. The clear streams give fresh trout fish. And of course, craft beer is the biggest pride, making Colorado the beer capital of America, where you can easily find hundreds of special beers, from light and fruity to strong with wood flavor. All these things make a full picture of Colorado, a land that is wild and great, modern and lively, full of tradition and always creative. Coming to Colorado, you do not only see the views, but also live in the free spirit of the American West. Learn more about history, feel the friendly people, and enjoy the special food. Colorado is where the past and the present meet, where nature and people join together, where peace and energy live at the same time. This is one of the most special states of the United States, a dream place for visitors, a perfect place to live and work, and the wild but lively heart of the American West. Arizona, a state in the southwest of the United States, has long become a symbol of the wild, of endless deserts, of the Great Canyon, and the bright sunny sky all year round. With an area of more than 295,000 square kilometers, Arizona is the sixth largest state in the United States, a land that is both harsh and attractive, where visitors can feel the greatness of nature and the deep culture of communities that have existed for thousands of years. People often call this place the Grand Canyon State, and the state of the Great Canyon, because the Grand Canyon, one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, is the eternal symbol of Arizona. But this state does not only have the Grand Canyon. From lively cities like Phoenix and Tucson to old cowboy towns, from the native cultures of the Navajo and Hopi to the influence of Mexico and Spain, Arizona is a colorful picture, where the past and the present join together to create an irresistible attraction. Located in the southwest, Arizona borders Utah in the north, New Mexico in the east, California and Nevada in the west, while the south touches the border with Mexico. The special thing is that this state is also in the area called Four Corners, where the 4 states, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, and Utah, meet at one single point. This is an attractive place for visitors because just by standing in one spot, you can step into 4 states at the same time. The land of Arizona is very diverse. The dry Sonoran Desert stretches in the south, the deep canyons are in the north, the wide Colorado Plateau, and the snow-covered mountains in Flagstaff. The climate also changes in each area. Summer in Phoenix can be more than 40 degrees Celsius, while the mountain areas are cool and have snow in winter. This contrast makes Arizona one of the rare places where you can go skiing in the morning and swim in a warm lake in the afternoon of the same day. The history of Arizona is the meeting of many cultures. Before Europeans came, this land was home to native tribes such as Navajo, Hopi, Apache, Hohokam, with bright civilizations. They built villages with stone and clay, created a smart canal system in the desert, and left heritages like Mesa Verde and Cañón de Chelly. In the 16th century, the Spanish arrived and brought cultural, religious, and architectural influence. Arizona later became the territory of Mexico, until it was given to the United States in 1848, after the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo. In 1912, Arizona officially became the 48th state of the United States. Since then, the place has seen strong growth, from the Wild West cowboy times, the silver and copper mines, to becoming a center of industry, farming, and tourism today. Ghost towns, old trails, and native cultural marks still exist, making Arizona both nostalgic and also modern and dynamic. When we talk about Arizona, we cannot forget Grand Canyon National Park, one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. With a length of nearly 450 kilometers, a depth of more than 1.8 kilometers, and many colorful rock layers formed over millions of years, the Grand Canyon looks like a giant history book written by nature. Every sunrise or sunset, the whole valley shines in red, orange, and yellow, making anyone who comes here amazed by its greatness. Not far away is Antelope Canyon, a sandstone canyon famous for its soft curves and sunlight shining through the rock cracks, creating a magical scene like a surreal painting. Visitors often call this place the heaven of photography, because just by raising the camera, they can capture a lifetime moment. Continuing the journey, you will see Monument Valley, the land of the Navajo people, where huge red rocks stand tall in the wide desert, giving the feeling of walking into a Western cowboy movie. This place was once the setting of many Hollywood movies, and until today, it still keeps its grand and mysterious beauty. Also from the strong Colorado River, you will find Horseshoe Bend, a horseshoe-shaped curve famous for the emerald green water hugging the red cliffs, creating a perfect natural picture that attracts millions of visitors to admire and take photos every year. Arizona not only has natural wonders, but also lands with unique spiritual colors. Sedona is an example. This small city is called the Red Jewel of the state, where the bright red cliffs and the blue sky create a very charming scene. Sedona is also famous for its mysterious energy, attracting people who look for balance in their soul. Many visitors come here to practice meditation, yoga, or simply to enjoy the amazing nature. If you love the history of geology, you cannot miss Petrified Forest National Park, where ancient trees turned into stone more than 200 million years ago, creating a natural treasure full of colors. Mixed in this landscape are rock carvings of ancient native people, like a message from the past to the present. Also special is Meteor Crater, the best preserved meteorite crater in the world, formed after the crash of a giant meteor about 50,000 years ago. Standing in front of that huge, deep hole, people can see how small they are compared to the power of the universe. Not only famous for natural wonders, Arizona also has modern cities with strong identity. Phoenix, the capital of the state, is a lively economic and cultural center in the middle of the Sonoran Desert. This city has many art museums, luxury resorts, world-class golf courses, and a young and active lifestyle. Meanwhile, Tucson shows Mexican and Spanish colors, clear in church buildings, old streets, and spicy food. Tucson is also close to Saguaro National Park, where giant cactuses, the symbol of the American Southwest, rise high in the desert sky. For those who love the cowboy spirit of the Wild West, Tombstone and Bisbee are stops you cannot miss. Tombstone is famous for the shows that replay the classic gunfight at OK Corral, bringing visitors back to the Wild West full of smoke and guns. Bisbee, on the other hand, impresses with old buildings from the silver mining time, mixed with street art, creating an atmosphere that is both old and creative. All these places together make an Arizona that is wild, mysterious, and modern. A destination where every step opens a new story, from natural wonders, native culture, to the heritage of the legendary Wild West. The culture of Arizona is a special mix of tradition and modern life. The influence of the Navajo and Hopi people is still clear in woven rugs, pottery, silver jewelry, and turquoise stones, while the heritage of Mexico is strong in Spanish-style buildings, colorful festivals, and spicy food. Added to that is the cowboy spirit of the West, with rodeo, country music, and wide-brim hats, together with modern art, movies, and lively sports, making a culture that is both nostalgic and fresh. The people of Arizona are diverse and friendly, from the largest native community in the United States to Mexican, European, African, and Asian Americans living together and building a special identity. They are proud of the Western heritage, love nature, and value a free lifestyle. In the cities, you can easily meet business people, students, and artists, while in small towns you can still see cowboys, miners, and craft makers. This mix makes Arizona a land where everyone who comes feels close and inspired. The food of Arizona is a great mix of native tradition and Mexican style. You can enjoy famous dishes like tacos, burritos, enchiladas, tamales, together with native ingredients like corn, chili, and beans. Grilled meat, especially Southwest-style BBQ, is also very popular. Arizona is also famous for chimichanga, a fried burrito, believed to have started in Tucson. Traditional native dishes like fry bread, corn soup, or grilled meat with desert spices are also interesting food experiences. Art cafes, fine restaurants, and local markets make Arizona food both rich and friendly. In conclusion, Arizona is not only a state of desert and hot sun, but also a land of stories, cultural heritage, and natural wonders. In Arizona, you can see the greatness of the Grand Canyon, walk in cowboy towns, enjoy the spicy taste of Mexican food, find peace in native ceremonies, and experience a land that is both wild and modern. This is a place to slow down, to be close to nature, and to feel American history and culture in the deepest way. Arizona, the land of the burning sun, will always leave visitors with a strong memory, like a journey of adventure and also of the soul. Today, even though the United States has become modern and has changed a lot, the cowboy spirit still quietly flows through the lands of Texas, Wyoming, Montana, Colorado, and Arizona. It is the spirit of unlimited freedom, strong courage in front of harsh nature, and pride in a simple but powerful way of life. Wide grass fields, old Wild West towns, and traditional cowboy festivals continue to tell the story of a wild time in the past, so that every visitor can feel the breath of history and the special romantic feeling of the cowboy land of America.